Let's get started. Sitting in a simple cross-legged pose. Hands resting on your lap, sitting nice and tall. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Measuring the length of your inhale. Pausing and then exhaling for equal length. Bring your left hand down by your side. Reach for the ceiling with your right hand. Exhale. Come over for potted plant. Inhale, coming back up. Change sides. Inhale, coming back up. Bring the soles of your feet together. Bring your hands behind you, coming up on your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, flattening your hands out, coming into a gentle back bend. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, gentle forward fold. Inhale, coming back up. Back in the simple cross-legged pose, sitting tall. Inhale. Exhale, take a twist over to your left. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, over to the other side. Inhale, coming back to center. Change the cross of your legs. Bring your left hand in behind your lower shoulder blades. Bring your other hand over the top. Clasping your hands together. Releasing your hands. Change sides. Releasing your hands. Coming onto all fours for tabletop. Hands directly underneath your shoulders, fingers spread wide, knees about hips distance apart. Inhale. Release your spine in towards the mat, bring your gaze forward. Exhale, rolling your spine up. Pull up from the belly button, tuck the tailbone under. Pressing your palms strongly into the mat. Cat. Back to cat. Cat. Cow. And just continuing the movement with your own breath. Inhale, coming back to a neutral spine. Exhale, left shoulder, left hip. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, over to the other side. Inhale, back to center. And just continue flowing back and forth with your own breath. Inhale, coming back to center. Take your left leg straight out behind you. Walk your right hand out in front, lift it up off the floor. Reaching your fingertips and toes strongly away from each other. Exhale, bring the knee into the chest, elbow alongside the body. Inhale, expand. Exhale, bring it in. Expand. And just continue with your own breath. Expand, reach, change sides. Exhale, bring it in. Expand, and just continue it. Expanding and reaching. Release down. Knees a little wider than hips distance apart. Child's pose. Come up to all fours. Fingers spread wide. Tuck your toes under. Inhale. Lifting your knees off the mat for bent leg down dog. Getting straighten your legs, coming to a full downward facing dog. Walk your feet forward. Standing forward fold. Feet about hips distance apart. Clasp opposite hand to opposite elbow for ragdoll. Release your hands to the mat. Bring your feet together. Big toes touching. Very slowly rolling yourself up to Tadasana. Taking a shoulder shrug. Setting your shoulders down. Reach for the ceiling with your right hand. Left hand by your side. Exhale. Come over for a side. Inhale, coming back up. Beautiful sunrise this morning. Inhale, coming back up. Hands to your hip crease, standing nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, roll forward with a flat back till you reach about halfway, then release your hands to the mat. Step back with one foot followed by the other, high plank. Hands directly underneath the shoulders, fingers spread wide. Release your knees down. Very slowly, lowering yourself all the way down to the mat. Inhale. Yeah, use your back muscles only to peel your chest up off the mat. Exhale, release down. Push to all fours. Down dog. Walk your feet forward. Inhale, swoop the arms up. Hands to your heart center, bow forward. Stepping back, high plank. Chaturanga Tandasana. So as you lower yourself down, keep the elbows tight to the body. Lowering all the way down to the mat. Inhale, use the arms to scoop through into a king cobra. Keeping soft elbows, lifting your chin. Exhale, release down. Push to all fours. Down dog. Bring your feet together so your big toes are touching. Inhale, lifting your right leg, bend the knee, roll open to the side. Three-legged dog. Inhale, coming back to center. Release your foot down. Change sides. Inhale, coming back to center. Releasing your foot back down. Walk your feet forward. Standing forward fold. Inhale, swoop up. And through your heart center, bow forward. Step back, high plank. Chaturanga Tandasana, low plank. Now, you can do cobra, baby, king, or up dog if you want. Down dog. Walk your feet forward. Inhale, swoop up. And through your heart center. Pause. Take a moment just to adjust yourself if you need to. Interlace your fingers, press your palms away. Take the arms up and overhead. Feet about hips distance apart. Exhale, side bend to your left. Twist to your right. Inhale, coming back up. Change sides. Inhale, coming back up. Feet together, hands to your heart center, bow forward. Release your hands to the mat. Stepping back with your left foot for warrior one. So, that means we want a fairly narrow stance front to back, and we want a little space between our feet left to right. The objective is to keep our hips square to the front of the mat. Bring the arms up and overhead. Interlace your fingers, steeple your pointer fingers. Squeeze the biceps in as you pull the arms back towards the ears. Bring the front knee over the front ankle. Press strongly into the back heel. Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. hands to the lower back, interlace your fingers there. Tip forward, wrapping the arms overhead if you want. Humble warrior. Still pressing strongly into the back heel. Coming back up to warrior one. Begin to straighten the front leg, keeping a soft knee. Release your hands to your thigh. Pyramid. Revolve triangle. Left hand to the outside of your front ankle, right hand to the lower back. Hands to the mat, step back. High plank. Chaturanga Tandasana. Cobras or up dog. Down dog. We're going to call this sequence A, by the way. Walk or step forward. Inhale, swoop up. Hands to your heart center. End of sequence A. Now bow forward, hands to the mat. Step forward, step back with your other foot. Warrior one on the other side. Remember, square hips. Squared up hips to the front of the mat. Bring your hands to the lower back, interlace your fingers there. Humble warrior. Back to warrior one. Pyramid. Revolve triangle. Hands to the mat. High plank. Sequence A. Hands to your heart center, bow forward. Hands to the mat. Stepping back with your left foot greater than one leg's distance, heels in one line. This is going to be warrior two. Bring the arms up to parallel. Front foot's at 12 o'clock. Gaze over the front middle finger. Exhale, bring the front knee over the front ankle. Pulling the knee towards the baby toe. Virabhadrasana 2. Side angle pose. Take the front arm to the front thigh. Extend the back arm straight overhead. Reaching strongly away from the back foot. Half bind. Take the upper hand to the lower back. Gaze over the upper shoulder if your neck is healthy. Exalted warrior, taking the back hand, sliding it down your thigh. So you take the front arm up, pressing the palm away. Hands to the mat. Step back. High plank. Sequence A. hands to the mat. Step back. Warrior two on the other side. Side angle pose. Half bind. Exalted warrior. Hands to the mat. Step back. Schedule 8. And see your heart center and pause. So, tree. Left foot to your inner right ankle, calf, or thigh. Handstand to the mudra. No pressure on your inside knee of the standing leg. Take the arms up, let them come about shoulders distance apart. Roll your wrists one way. Roll them the other. Pause and flick your fingers. Hands back together. To your heart center. Release your foot down. Change sides. Woo-hoo. There we go. Taking your arms up. Take them wide like tree branches. Palms face the ceiling. Forearms face the ceiling. Like tree branches. The arms back overhead, hands together. To Anjali Mudra, release your foot down. Take the arms up and overhead, hands to your heart center, bow forward. Hands to the mat. Stepping back about one leg's distance, heels in one line for triangle. So bring yourself up, the arms up to parallel. Straighten the front leg, keeping a soft knee. Exhale to shift your upper body forward and come down. Trikonasana, triangle. Now, if your neck is healthy, gaze at the upper hand as you reach the hands strongly away from each other. Inhale, coming up. Take the back hand, slide it down your thighs. You scoop the front arm, pulling the elbow in. Crescent moon. Inhale, coming back up. Turn your feet so they're parallel to the short edges of the mat. Hands to your hip crease, standing nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, roll forward with the flat back till you reach about halfway. Then release your hands to the mat. Turn your fingers so they point in towards the body. Wrists are pointing away. Gazing in between your arms for a standing wide-legged forward fold with carpal tunnel stretch. Soften your knees. Inhale, bring yourself up. Turn your feet to the corners of your mat. Arms up like goalposts, pulling back on the elbows. Exhale, sinking into your seat. Goddess. Inhale, lifting your right heel. Lifting your other heel. Shalyasana. Coming up on your tiptoes. A little higher. Challenging yourself, come on. Release your heels down. Straightening your legs, straightening the arms. 5-pointed star. Pulling back on the hands. Opening your chest up. Arms down. Turn your face forward, hands to the mat, step back, high plank. Sequence A. Hands to your heart center, bow forward. Hands to the mat. Step back. Triangle on the other side. Crescent moon. Inhale, coming up. Turn your feet so they're parallel to the short edges of your mat. And then if you want, turn them in a little bit for pigeon toe. Hands to the hip crease, stand tall. Inhale. Exhale, roll forward. Hands to the mat. This time your wrists are touching, fingers pointing away from each other, gazing in between your arms. Standing wide-legged, three-legged tabletop. Standing three-legged tabletop. Inhale. Exhale, right hand to the lower back. Gaze over the right hip as you do so. Inhale, coming back to center. Focusing your gaze right down the middle behind you. Then exhale over to the left, gazing over your left hip. Inhale. Coming back to center, refocusing your gaze behind you. Exhale over to the right, and just continue this process back and forth with your own breath. Inhale, coming back to center. Softening your knees, bringing yourself up. Turn your feet to the corners of your mat. Bringing the arms up like goalposts. Pull back on the elbows, sinking into your seat. Release your hands to your thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Left shoulder, right knee. Right shoulder, left knee. Inhale, coming up. Whatever. Opposite elbow to opposite knee, whatever it takes. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale. Over to the other side. And just continue flowing with your own breath. Blading the sun in my eyes distracted me. Beautiful sunrise. Inhale, coming back to center. Straightening the legs, bringing the arms up into a 5-pointed star. Radiating out through the fingers, out through the toes, out through the chest. Expanding outwards. Turn to face forward, hands to the mat. Step back, high plank. Sequence A. Hands to your heart center, pause. So, eagle. Take the arms wide, bring the left arm underneath the right, wrap the arms together, twist the hands. Wrap the arms together, twist the hands to lock it up, lift the elbows towards the shoulders, press the palms gently away. Soften your knees, then cross or wrap your left leg over your right. Release your foot down. Unwind the arms, change sides. Release your foot down, unwind the arms. Take them up and overhead, hands to your heart center, bow forward. Hands to the mat, step back. With your left foot about one leg's distance, popping up on the ball of the foot. Woo, for high lunge. Now, take the arms up and overhead. Palms about shoulders distance apart, facing each other. Horse. Hands together to your heart center. Tip forward, twist. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale, coming back to center. Back into horse. Hands to the mat. Step back. High plank, sequence 8. Bow forward, hands to the mat. High lunge on the other side. Horse. Hands to your heart center. Tip forward, twist. Right knee, left elbow. What did I just say? Left elbow, right knee. Right elbow, left, right knee. No, right elbow, left knee. I said it right the first time. Ah, you know what you do. Just follow me on the screen. That'll get it right. Back to center. Woo! Sweat in the eyes. Always makes it a little more interesting for your practice. Back to horse. High plank. Sequence 8. Hands to your heart center. Pause. Woo. Dancer. So, we're going to take the right arm up, grab a hold of the left foot, begin to reach forward, and kick back. Reaching and kicking. Under control. Reaching as much as you can. Inhale, coming up, release down. Chin shots. Take the arms up and overhead, hands to your heart center and pause. Take your feet out about hips distance apart. Turn your feet out a little bit like a duck. We're going to squat. So I want you to sink down the center line of your body, keeping your heels connected to the mat all the way through the process. Oh, just like that. Once you're all the way down, I want you to press your elbows into your knees. Squat. Hands to the mat, step back. High plank, low plank. Releasing all the way down. Bending the knees, grab a hold of the feet or the ankles. Inhale, kicking strongly into your hands as you lift your thighs up off the mat. We don't want our knees to come wide, so you want to try and keep them towards the center line of the body. There's going to be a little separation, that's normal. Kicking as strongly as you can, lifting as high as you can. Bow. Release down. Hands to either side of your chest. Baby or king cobra. Exhale, release down. Push to all fours. Down dog. Release your knees to the mat. We're going to take camel. So, coming up onto your knees. Either have your toes tucked under like this, or flattening your feet out. Hands to your imaginary jean pockets. Begin to lean back, lean back, lean back. Then release your hands to your heels, ankles, or floor. Do not drop the head back. Full camel. Pulling back on the shoulders, lifting the chest. Inhale, coming up. Back to down dog. Release your knees to the mat. Take your legs out in front of you. Left leg out at a 45-degree angle, tucking your right foot in. Inhale. Turn to face your leg. Exhale. Gentle forward fold. Gentle seated single leg forward fold to be specific. So, I want you to be very gentle with yourself. Pulling back on the foot. So, that means you're just, the foot's active. Pulling the toes back. You can come down as far as you want in this pose, but the trick is I want you to just be gentle. So no pinching in the lower back. Maybe you can feel it in the hip like I can, or behind the knee, or beside the knee. Wherever you feel it, just be gentle. If you want, you can bring the hands to the floor on either side of your shin. Change set. your legs together very slowly, lowering yourself down onto your back. Bringing your feet in, so the soles of your feet are on the mat, close to your bum. Arms by your side, inhale, lifting your hips up. Bring your hands underneath the back, clasping your hands together. Now I want you to roll to one side to tuck the shoulder, and then roll to the other side to tuck the other shoulder. Lifting the hips a little higher if you can, and then pressing the knees away from the body lengthwise. Modified bridge. Release your hands very slowly, lowering yourself all the way back down. Untucking your shoulders. Lift your hips, shift over to the left. Lengthen the right leg along the mat, left foot to the right thigh. Right hand to the left knee. Bring the leg across your body so you extend the left arm out to your side. If your neck is healthy, gaze over the hand. Your right hand is there solely for weight. You're not pressing down. Supine twist. Inhale, coming back to center. Change sides. Going back to center. So it's the feet on the mat, centering yourself. Hugging the right knee into your chest. Lengthen the left leg along the mat. Change sides. Release. Bring both in together. Hugging them in while pressing your tailbone down simultaneously. Release your feet to the mat. A little wider than hip distance apart. Let the knees fall in towards each other. Hands to your tummy. Bring the soles of the feet together. Knees fall open. Hands to the chest. Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the knees back together. Lengthen the legs along the mat. Arms down by your side, palms facing up. Savasana. Bring your feet in. Roll to one side or the other. Pushing back up to simple cross-legged pose. Hands come to Anjali Mudra. finish with one big inhale and exhale followed by 3 ohms. So let's begin. Namaste. Well, hope you had great practice. And you join me tomorrow.